Hi everybody, this is Mark Hamry. I'm just having fun in the studio today and want to do a little short and show you a bunch of new stuff that I've recently gotten from my friends at D'Addario. Shout out to Alicia there, who's my rep at D'Addario. And they are just constantly coming out with great new products that really make my guitar life easier. So I got a bunch of them to show you here real quick today. And I'm going to start with this peg winder here. It's one of those things that you wondered if they ever could improve on the peg winder, kind of like a mousetrap. And this is really better, and this is their tour grade peg winder that I've recently got. And I've actually been using this instead of my power winder for string changing. It has a ball bearing. You can see the little roller bearings in there. I don't know if they're going to show on the camera, but there are roller bearings in there. And that is really smooth, and I can do this right-handed or left-handed when I'm taking the strings off. It's got a great grip for the pegs. And it has this amazing pin puller, which just is very effective. And I'm not going to pull any of my pins on this guitar right now, but they just is extremely effective. That little thing comes out and pulls out the pegs there, and it's just very handy without scratching the guitar. I also just got this USB-C rechargeable micro tuner, and I showed in another video a while ago a tuner with a charging port, but this is a USB-C charging port, and this is their micro tuner, which they say has a much better pickup, and it really does. And I've got it right here on the end of my Maton guitar here, and I'll bring it around like that, and you can see, oops, I'm not going to show that way, how about this way? But I really like the on-off button on it there. It's very clear, it's very quick display. You can rotate the display any of 4 directions depending on your view of it, and I like it on the back side here, so I'm viewing it there when I'm tuning my guitar, and it really grabs the note very quickly. The charge holds much longer than the batteries used to, so you don't have to charge as often. And I'm really liking it. It's very small. You can hardly see the back side of it there. And you can flip it around to the front if you want that also. So that's just been a great product. And then they also have developed further gauge sets on their XS series strings there. And there's a great video that John D'Addario did on the development of the XS strings, and you should watch that at D'Addario. It was very inspiring for me to see it and their dedication to this development in the company at large. But anyway, so here we have these plus gauges. Now they have their standard light set and their custom light set, which they've had for years, and now they have the custom light plus, which is just, well, it's a little heavier than the custom light. And then they have the light plus, which, guess what, is just a little heavier than the light set. And for you guitar geeks, the custom light plus here is 11.5, 15.5, 23, 32, 42, 53. Really nice gauge. And I put that on my Maton Performer, and that's working really good. And then they came out with this Light Plus, which is heavier than light, but lighter than the medium. It's right in between at 12.5, 16.5, 24.5, 34, 44, and 54. And that I have this very set here on my Maton TE here, Cutaway. And this is the heaviest gauge of strings that I've used in a long time. I set the action down a little bit, and I've been anticipating using a little heavier string because I like the action, especially on the high strings when I'm playing like this, and it really has a bounce on my fingertips, my right hand fingertips. And that feels really good. It's got a great bass on it. And as I said, hope I said this, that I set the action a little lower, again for you guitar geeks. I have this action at 3/64 at the 12th fret. Check it out. But with the string heavier, I don't get excessive buzz, and it works really good. I'll play a little bit of a tune I'm working on here. Love those harmonics. And then because they're all coated, there's less squeak when I'm going up and down, very smooth, but enough there that I can grip the strings and really get a feel of that like that. So this is the Light Plus. And besides that, wait, there's more. I also got a whole set of custom gauge strings so that I'm gonna put a set even between the custom light and the medium set with even the smaller increments. I've got, like here I have a 43 that's in, of course, between 42 and 44 on the bronze wound. We have the 33 here, and what do I have? A 23.5. Really interesting. I've always liked D'Addario's 23, and of course we have 12.5s, 11.5s, and 15.5s, as well as 12, 15, and 16. So there you go, all that new fun stuff. It's like Christmas here at the Hamry Studio. So I hope you enjoyed that. Always like visiting with you, and hope you enjoy your guitar playing. This is Mark Hamry. I'll see you next time.